Let's now bring in political analyst Lori Turnbull. Good to see you, Lori.
Good to see you. Thanks for having me.
So Canada and Qatar strengthening ties, Carney announcing strategic investments. How beneficial could this all be to Canada, and what is Qatar looking to get from us?
Right. I mean, I think at this point, we don't know the specifics. We don't know the dollar amounts. We just know that there seems to have been a productive meeting between the two sides. And it looks like Qatar is signaling that they are interested in making strategic investments in Canada. I think for the Prime Minister, this is important with respect to actually making good on his promises around major projects. This is a key part of his political strategy. This is really the backbone of his campaign to Canadians. He wants to fortify our economy. He wants to build up projects that is going to make us more independent. And part of doing that, I think, is finding the investment to make sure those projects actually get up off the ground. I think that, private investment is a significant part of Prime Minister Carney's agenda. And some of that is going to be, significant part is going to be foreign investment. And so these kinds of conversations he's having on the foreign policy level could actually enable his domestic policy strategy, provided everything works out.
Yes. Now, Carney, we know, is heading to Switzerland for the World Economic Forum Monday, where he'll be pitching Canada as an attractive investment destination. So after the deals he struck in China and these partnerships announced in Qatar, how do you think Carney will approach these talks? What will he be focusing on?
I mean, with respect to the conversations he's having abroad, I think he's looking for ways in which Canada can align its interests with other countries with respect to economic growth and strategic partnerships. He's looking for things like, partnerships on defense, partnerships on AI, figuring out ways where we can work together, even with countries that we don't necessarily share values. And I think that might be, from a domestic policy perspective, from a domestic politics perspective, part of the tricky part for the Prime Minister, in the sense that he's going to have to come and sell to people why he's doing a significant amount of trade and investment with countries who we don't share values with. The Conservatives are happy to quote that line from Carney, and I'm paraphrasing here, about how China was kind of the biggest concern for us from a security perspective, and now they stand to be a significant trade partner for us. So how he manages that relationship, for some people it's going to be tricky. For others, they're going to say, this is what we should have been doing all along.
Yes, you're right. It will be interesting to see exactly how he approaches this back in Canada. Lori, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you very much for your time. Great chatting with you on this Sunday.
Anytime. Thanks for having me.
Take care.